So you're probably here because you forgot something. Maybe your car keys, maybe your password, maybe your dignity after karaoke night, whatever. Welcome to Think Bits, where we break down how the brain processes memory so you can at least remember why you forget. Spoiler, your brain isn't broken. It's just busy doing a million other things besides holding on to the fact that your cousin's dog's birthday is next week. All right, let's start simple. Memory is basically your brain's filing system. But here's the catch. Your brain is not a neat freak. It's not labeling everything with little sticky notes like some obsessive office worker. No. It's more like that one friend who swears they know where everything is in their messy room. They'll be like, yeah, I know my headphones are under that pile of laundry next to last week's pizza box. That's your brain. Chaotic, but somehow functional. There are three main stages your brain uses to deal with memory: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Sounds fancy, but it's just nerdy talk for getting it in, keeping it in, and trying to get it back out. Encoding is when your brain decides if something's worth paying attention to. Like if you see a squirrel doing parkour, you'll probably remember that because your brain is like, yo, this is hilarious. But if someone's telling you about the history of staplers, your brain might be like, yeah, no, delete. Once something passes the first round, it goes into storage. Now your brain has different kinds of storage. Think of it like the memory options on your phone. Short-term memory is like those screenshots you take but never look at again. It only lasts a few seconds, maybe minutes, before it gets deleted to make room for something else. Then you've got working memory, which is the scratch pad your brain uses to juggle things. It's like remembering a phone number long enough to type it in. And then there's long-term memory, the cloud storage of your brain. That's where the good stuff goes, your childhood memories. How to ride a bike. And the fact that you still remember every lyric to a random 2000s pop song, but not where you left your debit card. Now, retrieval. This is the part where you try to access the file again. Easy, right? Wrong. Sometimes your brain is like, oh yeah, I got that. Other times, it's like a broken vending machine. You push the button, nothing comes out, but the memory is in there somewhere rattling around. That's why you forget names until 2 a.m. when your brain suddenly yells, her name was Stacy. Thanks, brain. Super helpful at 3 in the morning. Here's the wild part. Your brain doesn't store memories like a perfect video camera. It's more like a sketch artist with bad lighting. Every time you recall something, you're basically repainting the picture. And every time you repaint, you risk adding in details that weren't there or losing the ones that were. So yeah, that embarrassing story you swear happened in middle school might actually be a Frankenstein. Mix of 3 different events your brain just decided to mash together. Congratulations, your memory is basically bad fan fiction of your own life. You know what else? Emotions are like VIP passes for memory. When something emotional happens, whether you're terrified, heartbroken, or just laughed so hard you cried, your brain stamps it as important. Keep this one. That's why you clearly remember your first crush or the time you tripped in public, but not what you had for breakfast 3 days ago. So, how do you improve memory? Sleep helps. Exercise helps. Paying attention helps. Yeah, shocking, I know. The best way to actually remember something is to care about it enough for your brain to say, fine, I'll file this one properly. Otherwise, good luck fishing it out of the laundry pile. At the end of the day, your brain is doing its best. Memory isn't about being a flawless hard drive. It's about survival. Your brain doesn't care if you forget your Wi-Fi password. It cares if you forget how to not walk into traffic. Priorities, people. So, next time you blank out in the middle of a sentence, don't stress. That's just your brain being the lovable mess it is. Now you know how it all works. At least you will until you forget in about 5 minutes. But hey, that's the beauty of memory. This was Think Bits, reminding you that your brain is both smarter and lazier than you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and then immediately forget that you liked and subscribed. Your brain's already moving on to the next thing.